Assalamu alaikum class, hope so you are all fine. Today we are going to start second section of history 1927 to 1947 incident. First incident is about Simon Commission, which were held in 1927 by the British government, in which British government announced to send a 7-member commission under the chairman of Sir John Simon to prepare the report for new reforms. The commission had no Indian member. Congress and a section of Muslim League announced to boycott the commission, but a section of Muslim League headed by Mia Muhammad Shafi stood for cooperation with the commission. There are several clauses. It recommended a federal form of government for India, abolition of diarchy and separate electorate for Muslims, but no 1/3 Muslim seats in the Central Legislative Assembly. It also opposed making Sindh and the NWFP as a provinces. Now, second topic is about which were held in the same year 1927, which is called the Delhi Proposal. Delhi Proposal Jinnah organized an all-Muslim party conference on March 20, 1927 in Delhi. The purpose of this proposal was at safeguarding the political right of the Muslim, making Sindh an independent province, political reforms in the NWFP and Balochistan, to grant them provincial status, and 1/3 seat for the Muslim in the Central Legislative Assembly. The next topic is about Nehru Report. Nehru Report, which were held in 1928. It was headed by the Mr. Motilal Nehru and approved in September 1928. It asked for dominion status for India, a federal form of government with a bicameral parliament, and Hindi as the official language of India. It also rejected the separate electorates for minorities. Though it recommended a system of reserved seat in the Central Legislative Assembly. Gandhi gave a deadline of 1 year to British to accept it. Here the conditions are mentioned. The question is here, why was the Nehru Report rejected? The Nehru Report, because the Nehru Report ignored many political interests of the Indian Muslims, so it was rejected. Then 14 points of Quaid-e-Azam. In the answer of the Gandhi's report, Quaid-e-Azam presented his 14 point in 1929. In 1929, by his 14 point, he convinced the meeting of Muslim League in Delhi and gave his famous 14 point. All provinces should have same amount of autonomy, 1/3 Muslim representation in Central Assembly. All the minorities of India shall have the right to elect their members by separate or joint electorates. Now, in some incident is missing here. For example, Salt March. As you know, Gandhi started his Salt March as part of his Satyagraha. Satyagraha means truth force, which were held in 12 March 1930 from his ashram near Ahmedabad, and marched for 24 days to reach the coastal town of Dandi. The British banned the INC and arrested several INC leaders, including Gandhi and Nehru. Now the question is here, what was a Satyagraha campaign? As you know, Satyagraha means truth force. It meant putting one soul against the tyrant, and therefore had spiritual dimension. It was demonstrated by sit-ins, peaceful strike, hunger strike, protest marches, and boycott. Gandhi urged his followers to accept it. Now, in 1930, the famous address, which is called the Khutbah-e-Allahabad, which were held in 1930. The 14 point of Quaid-e-Azam created great confidence amongst the Muslims who gathered behind their leader. The Muslims were now fully aware of their distinct national charter and identity. The annual session of Muslim League was held at Allahabad in 1930. In the address, Iqbal discussed the political situation of the subcontinent. His address is regarding as document on Islam being the system of life. Iqbal address further classified the two-nation theory. Two-nation theory means Hindus and Muslim are two separate nations, but they are living with many centuries, but they are unable to mix with each other because both nations have their own culture, languages, and many things. Now we will discuss the Round Table Conference, which is also called the RTC, which were held in 1930, 1931 and 1932. The first RTC were held in 1930 November, attended by the Labour Party, state princes and ML members Jinnah Agha and Muhammad Ali Johar. It was failed because INC was absent, Gandhi in jail in Satyagraha movement for his non-cooperation movement. No major progress about princely state. Now we will discuss the second Round Table Conference. Second Round Table Conference were held in September to December in 1935. Jinnah Gandhi, Iqbal Agha were participants of this RTC. In 1931, Gandhi Iron Pact to ensure his participation. Now, question is here: what was the Gandhi Irwin Pact? The Viceroy Lord Irwin wanted Gandhi's participation in the second RTC, so he met Gandhi in Feb 1931 and urged him to call off his non-cooperation movement. Irwin promised to release most political prisoners and return the property seized by the government during the protest of the non-cooperation movement. Gandhi also gave up his demand for full confidence and attended the second RTC. I also told you the participant of the second RTC. Now the next question is, what was the Communal Award? Communal Award were announced on 16 August 1932 by the British PM Ramsay MacDonald after the failure of second RTC. It gave the right of separate electorates to all the minorities, and the principle of weightage was also applied. The INC rejected it and Gandhi began a strike of fasting to death as protest over declaring the Sudras as minority. Now the third Round Table Conference, which were held in 17 November to 24 December 1932. Before the third session of the Round Table Conference, British announced their own solution for communal and constitutional problem of India, known as Communal Award. We have discussed the earlier. The Gandhi and Nehru were in jail. As you know, the conference ended after few meetings without achieving anything. Now the question is Government of India Act, which were held in 1935. What were the Indian Act? The Round Table Conference could not solve the constitutional problem of India, but they enabled the government to understand the problem to take some concrete step to solve them. It introduced a federal form of government for India with an upper house and lower house. Directly was shifted to the center, a greater degree of provincial autonomy was given, and 3 new provinces were created. Which 3 provinces? Sindh, the KPK and Odisha. Right of vote was given to 25% of the Indians. The real power was still with the British, as the Viceroy could veto means power, any law made by the provinces. Now the next one is elections. Election of 1937. What happened in the 1937? What were the outcomes of the provincial election of 1937 to 9? The ML won only 109 seats, while the INC got absolute majority in 5 provinces and became the single largest party in the 4 provinces, other by getting 707 seats. Remember one thing, ML won the 109 seats, while the INC got the 707 seats. The INC ministries committed several autocratic against Muslim by introducing the Warda scheme, compulsory singing of the Bande Mataram, and anti-Muslim nationalistic song of Hindu, and showing disregard to the mosque and the prayers. Now the question is reason for the defeat of Muslim League. Why Muslim League did not succeed? So here are the some reasons. The first one, major election of the Muslim League as a mass party. Congress was the oldest and richest organization. there was no link between the masses and the leader of Muslim League. Now the next topic is formation of ministries. After the election, the Congress adopted a rigid attitude. The Congress took office in 8 provinces. The Congress was also elected in sharing the power with Muslim League. Now the next topic is about Bande Mataram. It was a song, as you know. It was against the Muslims. What was the Varda scheme? A basic education scheme was launched by Gandhi. Spinning cotton by hand was made a part of school curriculum. It aimed at creating a high respect among the young minds about the Hindu heroes and religious leaders. It completely ignored religion and favored Hindi as the cost of Urdu. Now the next topic is Day of Deliverance. What was the Day of Deliverance? Day of Deliverance, All India Muslim League officially celebrated the Day of Deliverance. Why they celebrated? After the resignation of all INC ministries, Jinnah called on the Muslim community to celebrate this on 22 December 1939. The ML to hold public meeting to support this declaration. He also appealed to celebrate the occasion in all gathering peaceful and sober way. The INC objected to this celebration. The topic is Pakistan resolution, which were held in 1940. In 1930, Allama Iqbal gave the idea for separate homeland. In 1933, Chaudhry Rahmat Ali proposed the word Pakistan. He also wrote a pamphlet, Now or Never, Ab Nahi To Kabhi Nahi. On 23rd March 1940, the famous resolution, which was called Pakistan resolution, presented by the Sher Bengal and seconded by Chaudhry Khaliquz Zaman. It was passed with great enthusiasm. Now, August offered to the Lord Linthingol. The British government wanted to cooperation of India, especially Muslim, during the World War II, but it was criticized both by the Muslim League and Congress and rejected it. Now some topics are here: Quit India movement, Cripps mission, Jinnah Gandhi talks, which were held in 1944, Wavell plan, and election of 1945 to 1946. Now you will read the topic in detail. Okay class, thank you. It's all about the second section. Today we have completed our second section. Okay, Allah Hafiz.